Hello humans! A few months ago, I did a video where I ranked the Winx casual outfits, and someone asked me if I would do a video where I ranked their ball gowns. So I figured, why not? Especially since my Winx videos are the only ones I'd get a decent amount of views, and I figured I'd do 2 videos this month, with this being what I can do to get viewership up, and then work on a passion project of mine. Anyway, let's establish some guidelines. Instead of going over each girl individually like I did with the casual looks, I'm going to talk about the overall looks as a unit, because a lot of the rankings were pretty much the same when I tried doing it individually. Also, the outfits have to be for a formal occasion and not something that was a casual party. So the season 1 dance outfits are fair game, but the outfits in the season 2 finale or the date outfits of season 4 won't be included in this list. And before we begin, please keep in mind that this is just my opinion, and if you disagree, that's fine, just don't be up about it. Now without any further delay, let's dive right on in. Number 7. The Season 5 ball gowns. Stella, if these are what you design and you consider it fashionable, you definitely don't have what it takes to make it as a fashion designer because these are atrocious. First of all, the colors look great on each girl. I especially love the ocean blue on Aisha. I also love the updos that Bloom and Stella have going on that makes them look a bit more elegant. However, the dresses on their own aren't anything special, and the addition of the plastered flowers just make these dresses absolutely tacky. Bloom's dress is by far the worst of the bunch, and while Musa looks great in this color, it kind of reads more as pink red rather than a true red. I also am not a fan of the other hairstyles. Flora's is just her basic hairstyle but with less volume. Aisha and Musa's look great on their own but are far too casual looking, and Tekna's hairstyle makes her look like a Karen. It's a shame because I appreciated when they actually styled Tekna's hair, but this just wasn't it. These outfits are far too uniform along with just being tacky. They feel like they're a hive mind, and not just because it looks like bees are about to swarm them. Truly atrocious. Number 6. The Season 6 ball gowns. These gowns also suck and, unsurprisingly, were designed by Stella. They at least don't have flowers glued onto them, which makes them infinitely look better than the Season 5 gowns. However, the dresses still suck. I'm not a fan of the high-low skirt look. I do think that the high-low skirt look can look good, but not the way they're doing it. It just looks choppy and unfinished. I do appreciate the color swaps, especially Aisha looking amazing in yellow and Stella embracing her lunar side with the pale blue. But that's about it. The dresses are far too uniform, unfinished, tacky, the addition of the wings are pointless, and their hairstyles are far too basic and not refined in the slightest, though I do love Aisha's hair. So while it's leagues better than the Season 5 gowns, that's not tough, they still suck. Number 5. The Season 8 ball gowns. We're getting better, but still not great. The outfits on their own are pretty, but that's about it. The gowns blend way too much together in style to where, yes, there are differences, but it's not enough to differentiate them. The overskirt that Flora has fits more with Tekna because it reads more as sci-fi, whereas Tekna's more flowy look suits Flora better. Stella and Musa don't really stand out among the girls, even with Musa's bold red. The only dresses that look like something their respective girl would wear are Bloom and Aisha. That shade of green especially looks gorgeous on Aisha, and I do love her hairstyle. The other hairstyles are so lackluster, so not a bad look, but it feels like it just did the bare minimum. Pretty, but nothing memorable, and lacks the individuality that makes the Winx fashion so great to begin with. Number 4. The Magical Adventure ball gowns. First of all, I made no secret that I hate Winx and CGI because the characters were clearly not designed for the medium and it shows. However, I will admit that these gowns are pretty good, some of them even great. I love how Flora's skirt looks like flower petals, Aisha's green dress is stellar, and Musa's dress is so beautiful. Stella's is also beautiful with a stunning skirt, though I think the pale top clashes too much with the vibrant orange skirt. I love Bloom's top and the overskirt, but I do think the skirt being a multi-layered skirt looks awkward with the overskirt. The only dress that I don't like is Tekna's. It just doesn't suit her style at all. The skirt is too flowy and her top looks too childish with the puff sleeves. She looks like a bridesmaid at a wedding rather than the futuristic diva we know and love. The hairstyles again are a bit basic, with them just looking like their regular hairstyles, though I do love Musa's hair. So half of the girls look great, 2 of them look good, and 1 is bad. We're definitely getting better. Number 3. The Season 1 school dance outfits. I know some of these technically aren't gowns, but I'm counting it since it's still a formal occasion. It's also where I don't mind the girls sticking with their basic hairstyles, since it's a school dance rather than a grand gala or something. Bloom's dress is probably my least favorite, but it's still super cute and fashionable. It's giving a cute and sweet feel, but also a bit risque, which matches how she's a cinnamon roll with a bit of an edge to her. Stella is definitely alluring and eye-catching, which fits her attention-seeking personality. I also love the blue accents to show her lunar side along with her solar side. Tekna is dressed like a true sci-fi queen, and I love her for that. It's so otherworldly and fits her perfectly. She looks like she's ready for the runway. But the best looks are definitely Flora and Musa. I honestly can't decide which one I love more. I love the East Asian-inspired look to Musa's outfit, and that's not quite a ball gown showing off her tomboyish personality, but it still feels feminine. I absolutely adore when Musa wears Asian-inspired outfits, and this is one of her best. I just wish her hair had been loose for this look. Flora looks like a flower princess rocking her iconic pink with green accents. I love how the green of her outfit looks like vines wrapped around her. It's almost like this was made with magical plants. It's such a beautiful look. These outfits are more simple than others, but simplicity isn't a bad thing, especially since they outshine most of the other outfits. Number 2. The Secret of the Lost Kingdom ball gowns. I truly wish we had gotten to see more of these gowns because they are so gorgeous. I love how Bloom's dress makes her look like a dragon princess and how it's a deeper blue to show how she's matured. Aisha's dress looks so gorgeous and like a modern take on Tiana's dress from The Princess and the Frog. Flora's dress is truly breathtaking. Musa's dress, once again, is mermazing. I love her incorporating her East Asian culture into her fashion. I also love how, unlike all the other girls who use their Enchantix hairstyles, Musa's looks a bit different from her Enchantix hair, so it's not just her usual pigtails. I normally hate Stella in yellow, and while I'm not crazy about this, the gold actually does make her look ethereal, plus all the beading makes her dress just pop. I would have preferred it in orange, but I still love it. Tekna's gives business ball gown rather than futuristic sci-fi, but she still looks wonderful. In all honesty, some of these dresses are actually better than even my number 1. These are honestly my favorite gowns for Bloom, Aisha, and maybe even Flora. But the issue is, the CGI makes the gowns look cheap. Luckily, we have this image of them in traditional animation that makes them look so gorgeous. There are some differences in color, but I don't mind it. At this point, what they look like, this might have ended up being my number 1. And the number 1 choice is the Season 3 ball gowns. I mean, was anyone here actually surprised? These outfits are so flippin' gorgeous and peak Winx Club. They shall reign supreme for all eternity. Especially with the direction the reboot's fashion is going. All of them look like princesses, and the styles are different from each other to reflect their personalities and individual tastes. I love how Bloom's dress has an empire waist because it's not a style we typically see, but I love it, along with her gorgeous hair. Plus, I love how fairy tale it is, since Bloom has always been a lover of fantasy. Tekna's isn't very sci-fi, but I love it anyway, and it still feels like something she'd wear. It's also nice to see her in green instead of her signature purple, though I would have swapped out the pinks for purple. But I don't mind the pink, despite how I typically don't think Tekna should wear pink. Flora looks absolutely gorgeous as usual, like a fairy tale princess. Stella looks mermazing in pink. I probably would have put her in orange, or even periwinkle to embrace her lunar side, but I love the way she looks in pink. Plus the sleeves are so incredible. Her hair is stunning as well. Aisha's pink dress with the trumpet skirt looks phenomenal, and I love that shade of pink on her. Plus the green stole is a wonderful touch. I do wish her hair wasn't just her basic hairstyle, especially since black hairstyles are so diverse and fun. But by far the best look is Musa's. Oh my Poseidon, she looks so flippin' gorgeous. Her dress is the definition of perfection. It's so East Asian coded, and her hair finally being loose was everything to me as a kid because I was tired of her flippin' pigtails. Truly perfection and my favorite Winx Club look ever. I love how half the girls are in pink dresses, but they still feel individual. It shouldn't be a surprise that when the casual looks and the one-off looks became more lackluster, that the ball gowns did as well. But that doesn't make it any less disappointing. They used to be so good at this, but those days seem to be gone and there's no chance of them getting better. Not with the reboot using AI for its designs. And before I end things, I hope you guys will check out my upcoming passion project where I rank the Don Bluth movies. If you don't know who that man is, he created beloved anime classics such as The Secret of Nim, An American Tale, The Land Before Time, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Thumbelina, and Anastasia. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I hope you guys will watch it and give it a lot of views and comments like you do with my Winx Club content. It would mean the world to me, just like how fashion used to mean something to Winx Club. And those are my rankings for the Winx Club Ballgowns. So what did you guys think? Did you agree with my choices? What are your rankings for the Winx Club Ballgowns? Let me know in the comments. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, especially if you want to help my channel take off so I can do this as a full-time job, which I would really appreciate. If you want to show some extra support, you can send me some money through the YouTube Super Thanks. You can also check out my other social media accounts in the links below. I'm the Wicked Merman from Under the See Ya!